What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about how to complete the 55 kills in war contract, and that's like regarded, well, for the community, at least the community says this. It's regarded as one of the tougher contracts to complete, and the reason why is because you have such little time to complete it, and it's very hard to get those 55 kills. So what you basically have to do is you have to get 55 kills in 10 minutes, which is like, it sounds impossible, but it's actually not. And I actually did complete this. Now, I wish I could have some gameplay for you guys to show you that, that I would complete it, but like I said, it is a very hard thing. I don't get very lucky all the time. The game that I completed, the game that I got into, I was actually very lucky, and that's another thing that will help you complete it. I was very lucky. The other team wasn't very good. They weren't very smart, so it was very easy for me to get those kills. Um, and I'll have some other tips that you can use because there's one tip that I personally think is very good, and that's how, or very well, and that's how I actually completed this contract. But let me just let you guys know really quick. If I clear my throat a lot in this video, it's because I've been getting sick recently, and I'm a little short breath too. So if you hear me like pause in between sentences, I'm just trying to catch my breath, like I just did right there. So yeah, but anyway, going back to the video, completing this challenge, this is a very hard contract to do. Like I said, it's regarded as one of the more tougher contracts to complete. And completing or getting 55 kills in 10 minutes, it's very, very difficult. And there are times, well, I completed it once, right? I only completed it once, but I didn't have the contract active at that time because I didn't know how good I was gonna do, but I did complete it once. And there's also another. It's not a contract, but I think it's a daily order, and you don't get it obviously every day, but I think it like cycles into the game like every 3 or 4 days. But there's another one that you have to try to do. It's 45 kills, which is still kind of tough actually, because when it says 45 kills in one war match, they're basically saying, because in war you switch sides after you either complete the objective or fail the objective, and they're talking about in one match, they're talking about just one round basically. So if you're attacking, you have to get 45 kills in that round. So that's my point. Now, I've had more success defending most of the time. It really depends on what map you're talking about too. On Operation Breakout, I had more success on that map actually, more than any other map, because there's a method. I guess I'll just tell you guys right now. If you use the MG turrets, they will rack you up a lot of points. Now, there are some smart players out there that will, like if you keep getting kills with that MG turret, or you keep killing that same person over and over again, they're gonna try to kill you over and over again to make sure that you don't get on that MG turret. So, I mean, what I would do is just switch in like Operation Breakout. There's 2 MG turrets when you actually have the other team has to build the bridge. So I would just switch and alternate turrets, to get an advantage on that person or other people on the other team. But I remember I had, the time I completed it, I had, I think, 38 kills just by the second round because of using those MG turrets. I also used the MG turret in the first round when you're trying to defend the like communication center. So the MG turrets work well. They're going to be your best friend when it comes to getting this amount of kills. Now, going back to what I said before, though, what maps are the best? I personally think defending on Operation Breakout is the best. That's where I completed my 55 kills, and that's where I normally complete my 45 kills. So if you get to Operation Breakout, that's where you gotta go try hard mode on that map. um, but on Operation Neptune, that map is very. I don't like it that much, and it's very for me. It's very difficult, and I feel like the games go a lot quicker on Operation Neptune. And I think this might be a bug or something, but sometimes the turret kills when when you're defending on the beach, the turret kills don't count for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes they just don't count, and I don't think they count for um, like killing NPCs either. So if if you see someone, make sure they're not an NPC. Uh, just go for the real players playing. But anyway, other than that, um, I think what's the other map? Operation Griffin. So Operation Griffin, I prefer to actually both sides are actually pretty good. Attacking, you do have the tank turrets when you have to escort them, the 3 tank turrets. So that's very good. Also defending, you also have 3 MG turrets. So, but I recommend the tank turrets other than the MG turrets because when you're escorting the tank, people are gonna try to kill you. So you'll see more people that way. And but like I said, Operation Breakout, that's the #1 map. If you really do want to try to get the 55 kills and more, I highly recommend defending on Operation Breakout. Attacking is a little bit tougher, just because you don't have those MG turrets that you can use. But I think other than that, is there any other ways? Well, you just have to be really lucky. I think I said that in the beginning of the video. Um, the worse the other team is better, but you also don't want them to just fail. Like, you don't want them to just not complete the objective. You want them to complete the objective, because otherwise the game's just going to be really quick, and you won't have enough kills by the end of the match. And this is why I don't have gameplay. I'm not sure if I said that already. It is very hard to get into a perfect match in war, because the other team's either really good or really bad. Really good, they basically just keep plowing through the objective, and the game ends in like 5-10 minutes. Now, you can't control this, so this is one of the reasons why it's so hard, because you can't control matchmaking. You can't control how good or bad the other team is. It really just depends on who's on your team, and basically who you're matched with. If your team is good, you'll get a good game. That's what you actually want. In some cases, you do want a good game where the other team is good and your team is good, so that way the game lasts longer. But you also want to be that one guy on your team that's getting a lot of kills. And normally I don't really like this, but you can sometimes cross the enemy's border and like get some like sneak kills on them. You have like 4 seconds to kill them, because otherwise it's just gonna be like the game just kills you. But you can try that and also get like a few more kills. Sometimes people are piled up. I've done it like once or twice. But I mean, basically that's gonna be it though. This is a very hard contract, so I wish you guys luck in completing it. You can basically get it every single day, and until you actually complete it. It's not. I mean, you can activate it, and you can keep activating it. That's what I want to say. But other than that, I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. I'll be sure to answer them. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later.